Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your August general reading. This is occurring during the full moon in Aquarius. So we have a very electric energy occurring right now. And I've laid out the spokes of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Crow Tarot and finish off with a couple of oracles. So let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy for the month of August. We have the Five of Pentacles, and Taurus got this same message, as have a number of signs. So this is about reframing the way you understand abundance. There's a way in which perhaps you are trying to change your relationship with your material comfort or security. There's a sense that good things happen to other people, or that you are always feeling as though you don't quite have enough of what it takes to get what you want. And this can come as the result of an experience of harsh oppression, perhaps a difficult childhood where there wasn't a lot to go around. This can also come from a place of striving very hard to get things that it appears from your vantage that others get with a lot less effort. Part of what you want to change and are trying to change is your sense of appreciation for what you already have, for who you already are, and the sense that rather than constantly striving or feeling as though you're running behind the effort to build wealth, instead you are sinking into a practice of gratitude where you value and enumerate on a habitual basis all the things that you have. Whenever you think about something that you want, that you are frustrated about getting, that it's not quite enough, instead you are coming to change your approach, change your practice to one of enumerating all the things in your life that give you joy, that you appreciate, that motivate your happiness and your achievement. So this is really about that reframe as you are sinking into a sense of having all that you need, having an abundance as part of your everyday reality. You will begin to see the things that you have as opportunities rather than as inadequate or compared to what someone else has. This is actually a beautiful card of changing your experience in the moment and cultivating an attitude of abundance. In the 10th house, we have the World. The 10th house is in the position of your social identity, your place in the community. And the World is really about completing one entire cycle. You've been through a cycle of achievement, of accomplishment, of development that is now completing itself. And you are now in preparation as you receive rewards and acknowledgement for your achievements of moving on to a new level, taking these skills and applying them to a new journey where you are customarily, as we grow, hopefully, you are leveling up. This is about worldly success. This is about achieving the outer things, the goals that you want to achieve in your life. This shows that you have, in fact, despite a sense that you maybe at times don't have enough or don't have what you thought you would have had or could have had by this present moment, you are still needing to recognize the talents and the gifts that you have that others appreciate and value. And your valuing them attracts more and prepares you. You are being prepared to move up to a greater level of responsibility and achievement. In the first house, the Magician card. This is beautiful. So this is how you are preparing yourself You are reevaluating the things you have. You're reevaluating your goals instead of creating goals that feel outside of your talents. You're reframing your achievements as part of the abundance that already exists in your life. And by doing that, you're activating your creative will by seeing everything in your life as an opportunity. And this particular opportunity is about building something that reflects your unique contribution. The fourth house, the house of your home, your childhood, your foundation, the Two of Swords. There is something that you would like more information on. In fact, you feel yourself to be at a kind of a crossroads. You feel yourself perhaps torn between two different paths or a decision with two distinct options. As you are completely honest with yourself, you will see that you have many more opportunities. You ask questions, you need that additional information to really understand the context of these choices, because by asking questions, by gaining that information, you might see more opportunities that exist than the opportunities that others might see at a superficial level. There is more for you here, but it requires you looking at information close at hand, something within your environment that is close to you that may be an obstacle or something you have difficulty looking at. In the seventh house of your significant others, you have the Strength card. The Strength card really is about the perseverance, the discipline, the hard work, the attention to persevering over the long haul and supporting others along the way that you recognize need that support. This is the mother strength, mama bear strength. This is the behind the throne strength. This is the quiet ability to do what has to be done without fanfare or any obvious reward, because you know it's the right thing to do. And you are excellent. This card really does feel to me like a Leo card because of the presence of the lion. In most decks, this card is picturing a virgin with taming a lion, embellishing a lion with a rose wreath. This is a display of strength that says to display your strengths, the things that you can do well, your power to calm and ease, to reassure others, despite what you may feel the reality is. This is what you're calling attention to. In your first house, the Magician card is clarified by the Eight of Cups in the second house and the Knight of Cups in the third house. You are leaving something behind that has served you, but you have outgrown, and you're opening up your exploration to new discoveries about yourself. These discoveries, this exploration is about your creative talent, your imaginative abilities, your ability to soothe, heal, to embellish, to beautify. This is you allowing yourself to be playful and have fun as you sink into those things that are aligned with your heart. What is authentic to you is what you are now asking yourself as you leave this situation behind to move on to a new and greater challenge. The fourth house, the Two of Swords, is clarified by the Six of Cups in the fifth house and the Chariot card in the sixth house. Something from the past is really reminding you of those natural talents you have. There may be a connection you're making with a former friend or partner, or an opportunity to pursue something that feels as though it is a natural evolution of who you are. This is talented, this is playful, and it feels like friendship, a friendship that is creative and productive. You're also really not preventing the various tensions or conflicts in your life to hold you back. In fact, you're using those to liberate yourself from the sense of being stuck in the past, the sense of being in the tried and true, been there, done that experience of perhaps your community, your circle of friends, your close friends. You may be realigning with friends from the past or friends that are associated with a creative passion you have. And you're using that tension of perhaps the old and the new to focus on a goal with incredible concentration and power. And that's what is helping to liberate you and move you towards this challenge. The Eight of Cups, or the Eight of the Strength card in the 7th house, is clarified by the 10 of Cups in the 8th house and the Temperance card in the 9th house. Interesting. You are also cultivating, rather than an individual partnership, you are cultivating a community, a circle around you. This is something that you are sharing with others. You can be sharing this with a partner, with family members, as an example. You can be sharing this with people at your job. But you are creating and participating in a community where all resources, all intimacies, all of supplies and assistance is shared in a safe environment where everyone can experience the range of feelings and emotions, not simply the happy ones, in a place of safety, in a place that allows you to process those feelings into a place of gratitude and change. So as we process the stories, our experiences, and find meaning in them, that actually motivates, shows us something about who we are, and motivates us to change, to how deserving we are of more. The Temperance card is indicating some very deep healing work that you've been doing. This can be perhaps particularly facilitated by some spiritual quest, educational opportunity, or travel. But this is part of your seeking a place of inner calm and peace, a place of acceptance and resolution of conflicts for yourself. This is showing, coupled with strength in particular, this incredible place of patience, magnificent patience in dealing with others, in accepting others as whole and complete as they are, in a way that is helping you to accept yourself as perfect, rather than as whole, I should say, rather than perfect. That you are enough, you are adequate, and that your world is abundant on your own terms. The World card in the 10th house is clarified by the 3 of Wands in the 11th house and the Devil card in the 12th house. I see you really processing some toxicity in your life. Perhaps that toxicity looks like either challenging substances that you're using on a regular basis inadequate or inappropriately. This can even be food. It can be sex. It can also be the customary things, but it can be relationships that are codependent. And as so many of us have challenging upbringings or conditionings in a society that glorifies these material dependencies, you are really looking at beginning your relationships in a way that allows you to see other ways of doing things. trying new things, perhaps if that means a shift in location, starting your own business, beginning a new job, attempting something you haven't done before based on your talents. You're starting something new, and that new thing is challenging these relationships of codependency, of inappropriate neediness. So this is not the support of the strength card. This is the neediness, the dependency, the bondage of those relationships that and things that are expected of us, things that we expect of others that have very little to do with who they are or who you are. So this may be a choice that you're realizing you can always make in your life, to be yourself or to be who others believe you should be. And becoming yourself is the journey, and it feels to me like this is the journey you're on right now. I hope this has resonated for you, Leo. If so, please like and subscribe, share, donate, comment on my videos. It all matters to me, and I appreciate all the love and support that I get from you. I've pulled regret from the soul's journey. I know that I cannot change the past. And I'm going to pull a crystal oracle to give you a little more support in your meditation and food for thought as it turns out to be. The shungite crystal, the key word is discipline. I practice the art of discipline, and it brings freedom to my soul. Thank you so much, Leo. Until next time, namaste.